There we go. And the green screen looks like crap. Yeah, I seriously got to figure out what I want to do with it. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you on a Tuesday night. Man, still feels like a Monday to me for some reason. I don't know why that is, but it just is. So let me fix that. I tried doing a green screen. I know uh, someone said the other day, just keep working at it, you'll get it or whatever. But how's everyone doing tonight? Hope you all are doing well. Want to do another stream tonight with you guys on the show. Feel free to join in if you want to, and I can put the link in the chat like I normally do, of course, so you can find it. And so I made a video. It just uploaded 5 minutes ago. I started on it about well, I guess I made it about an hour ago. It took a while to upload, even though it's not even that long. But I have the top 5 potential teams tanking for Trevor Lawrence in 2020. In this case, for the 2021 draft, assuming he goes to the draft, I think he will. And, so I think he will go in the draft. Now, I think the only thing that's going to hold him back is if he doesn't win a national championship this year, will he, return? Because he only has the one. He only has the one against Alabama when he blew us out 44-16, which, by the way, is a terrible loss for Alabama on their part, in my opinion. I get where Dabo has his program. Appreciate it. I mean, I give him a lot of credit, but I mean, it's always been close between those two teams. So, I mean, I don't know what it is. What's up, Neo, also known as Randall Anderson? Why do I keep calling you Ryan Anderson? I'm thinking of someone else, I guess. Welcome to the stream tonight, sir. I know you've been on the streams lately. I'm doing that again tonight. If you want to click the link in the chat, and you can definitely be on the show. I will add you at the right time. Yeah, so who do you guys think is going to grab Trevor Lawrence? I think the top 2 teams, in my opinion, are the Jaguars and the Panthers. The Patriots, I think Bill Belichick is not done yet with this dynasty. I would call him a dynasty. You look at what Tom Brady did, and so it's one of those things that it's still a dynasty regardless of who's their quarterback. If Bill Belichick's there and they haven't messed it up yet, I think they're good. So anyway, with that being said, so I got my hair cut for like senior photos because I'm a senior in high school. So, senior photos, which my mom took me to get my hair cut, right? And I'm like, okay, you want me to get it cut? Cool. I didn't realize what it was for. The first I heard of it, but I guess on Saturday, I got a friend that's going to come over to the house or whatever and, take photos because I'm a senior in high school. So, senior year, and whether you're in public school or not, get your pictures taken, remember your high school years. Yes. Neo, thank you, sir. I might in a minute. Well, links in the chat there. So if you want to hop on, feel free to. Not sure if you guys caught me on the morning show yesterday with Lou and BBD. Enjoyed doing that. Always enjoy talking to them and love watching their channels. Go check them out. Go check out Lou and BVD. And you got a Vols fan, you got a Georgia fan who does college football videos. They both do college football, but BVD normally just does Tennessee stuff, whereas Uncle Lou likes to cover as much of college football as he can. So, Neo wants to know if he's the only one in here besides me. It looks like it. As far as the chat goes, you're the only one in there. And so, but it looks like it's just you and me tonight. Hey, come here. Oh my goodness. There's a dog right there. I know someone was asking about it the other day. It was like, where's the dog at? So, but yeah, there's the link. You click the link, add your name, and I can add you on to the stream when ready. So, let's see, guest. Oh, this is cool. I can play a sound when a guest enters, so I know. Even though I normally catch you, but yeah, there's the link. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. In addition to that as well. So, and let's see. Which one is that? Don't you have two dogs? I do have two dogs, Neo. That's my dog Charlie. The other one, I don't know, probably in her crate sleeping. She's not locked in her crate. She does like to just lay down in there and just sleep sometimes. So uh you know, so she's probably doing that unless she's like sleeping on the couch, but I'm sure she's probably asleep or something. Sample of the banner. Nice. So, but yes, I do have two ducks. I also got a 120-gallon saltwater tank that has no fish in it and probably no crabs by now. I mean, it's literally just a bunch of coral. We've had that for maybe 3 years or so. I guess ever since we moved in this house, which was, let's say, I think this year in like October or November would be 7 years. Has it been 7 years already in this house? That's crazy, man. But yeah. So again, talking about Trevor Lawrence, I think he is for sure the number one or number two pick. I've seen one or two mock drafts where the number one team gets like a tackle or something, which there's nothing wrong with that. But normally, if you're the worst team, it's because you have no quarterback, or maybe you weren't even bad. You just look bad because you were sick of your quarterback and you wanted to get a new quarterback or the best quarterback or do something, So I don't care who you are. If you end up with the number one pick, uh, then I mean, you better be taking a quarterback, especially this year. Don't pass on Trevor Lawrence because if you're sitting there, right, and you got your quarterback and you say, "Oh, this is our guy. This is our guy." Yeah, okay. Tell that to yourself a couple years down the road, and you skipped on Trevor Lawrence. What an idiot you would be. Neo, taking for Trevor? Absolutely. That's what's happening in 2020, 2021 season. My Buccaneers are not tanking. They're going to keep Tom Brady for a couple years and most likely stick with him. College Football Frenzy, what's going on? Can I join in? Yes, you can. You scroll up in the comments. I put the StreamYard link. If you click that, you can join in the stream and you can be a part of the show. Hope you're doing well tonight. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. In addition, as well, what's Uncle Lou says. Yeah. So, but yeah, you guys can join in. Always enjoy getting people on the show. Big people person. That's why I do this. And so, but yeah, you can join in. Click the link, put your name, and College Football Frenzy. I don't think a full season is going to happen. I think there won't be OOC games. What do you mean OOC games? What are those? I'm not familiar with that exactly. I don't think I've heard of OOC unless it's a typo. But you let me know. You let me know. So there's the link. If you can click that link and put your name, and then you can join in on the stream. Out of conference games. Yeah, I've heard doing only conference games. The Pac-12, pretty much, if you look at it, is not going to get football this year. In my opinion, in Uncle Lou's opinion, and I mean, it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I need to plug my computer in. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my charger real quick. Move my phone out the way. Yeah, Alabama, drowning time. Every devil man behind you, hit your stride. I see you back there, college football frenzy. I'll add you here in just a second. And let me see, how do I? Let me add you real quick to the show. Now, how you doing?
That's good. How are you?
Not much, man. Just trying to survive the quarantine. It looks like things are getting better. Everything's opening up. Just give us a football season, will you?
We can't even survive a spring without the spring football game. So it's been tough lately.
That's where they went wrong.
Yeah, I know. It's tough without football.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think there's going to be out of conference games. That's what OOC means, out of conference games.
Yeah.
Which kind of stinks because there's so many great ones this year, especially
right.
Like week. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen though. So
I'm interested in. Yeah, and here's the thing though, because if you think about it, you got a matchup like Tennessee, Oklahoma, week 2 in Norman. That will be interesting in the sense like that's going to be an interesting test to see where this program is at with Jeremy Pruitt, whether they can pull it off or not. If they keep it close, that'd be interesting. But like you said, we probably won't have out of conference games because I guess are they saying that because of like location and stuff? We don't know how that's going to work out, or
like first off, Notre Dame and Navy is in August, and we haven't even decided if we're going to have a season yet. And
that's like the week 0.
So I don't think there's any chance that game happens. That game is just absolutely way too early. So I don't think early September or any of those week 1 games either are really going to cut it. It's just way too early, in my opinion. I think, maybe the SEC plays a couple more games than the other conferences do, but I don't think it's going to be a full season.
Do you watch much of Uncle Lou?
I do watch Uncle Lou.
He's pretty much calling the Pac-12 dead right now. Sorry, but we got to sacrifice you. We need a season. You're not getting it.
they might get it. I mean, I'm sure Oregon will want to compete because this is supposed to be their year in the Pac-12, but
it was supposed to be their year last year and the year before, I think.
Well, this past season they finished 5th in the AP poll, so they did pretty good overall.
Yeah, that was not bad. They made the Rose Bowl too.
Maybe if you maybe you have like the SEC, maybe in the Big Ten, like both play, the full
Right.
conferences play, and maybe say like the Pac-12 and the Big 12, some of those teams don't play in those conferences, and maybe you just the teams that do want to play in those conferences, you just schedule like a full season of out of
Right.
conference games for those teams. I don't know, but I highly doubt 130 teams are going to be competing for this upcoming season.
Right. I don't think we might get lucky if we get half that,
Yeah,
like half the teams. And you think about this. Let's say we have a scenario where we have maybe the ACC, the SEC. Okay, let's say this. Let's say we only get three conferences, right? ACC, Big Ten, and SEC, for example. If
that's
those are
all
the
you
only
need. Yeah,
conferences, it might be interesting for the college football playoff because we could probably get two Big Ten teams. You get Clemson in there, and then the SEC team, or vice versa with the SEC and Big Ten, maybe two SEC teams or something. But
hey, it
that'll
wouldn't
be
be
interesting
terrible. I mean,
because there's no Big 12.
It's just been Ohio State, Clemson, the SEC winning championships lately, so it wouldn't be
Right.
that terrible anyway. So it wouldn't be that much of a change. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
Neo
see. Yeah,
says there's a rumor that Bama will play TCU in game one if USC isn't ready. I heard that today. Um, man, TCU, I mean, they pick one team and it's TCU. Because you got to think about this. You would have to pick a team for Bama, for example. If the Pac-12 can't play, USC's not playing week one in Arlington, right? You might still
yeah,
be able to play there, but you got to pick a team that also has to find another matchup. You can't just go and pick a random team. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I'm
they have to look around for a team that can't play their opponent because their opponent
yeah,
can't play as well.
yeah. But like I said, I highly doubt every single member of a certain conference of the Power Five conferences will play. I don't think every member of the Power Five is going to be playing.
Right.
Especially the California schools don't look too good right now
Right.
because coronavirus is there. So I don't think every member of the Power Five will play. But yeah, probably not going to be many schools overall. And then also, I'm thinking maybe you add maybe for this year. I'm not a big fan of playoff expansion too much, but maybe you add like an 18 playoff for this
I
for this
hope we
one
get
year.
that at some point.
I don't like the 18 playoff idea personally because I don't want to guarantee conference champions. I think it ruins the out of conference matchups. But maybe for like 1 year you have an 18 playoff just to try it out as like an
And see
experiment and
how it
see
goes.
see how it works in a shortened season. Because obviously there's a better shot this year if you have a shortened schedule of having maybe 5 or 6 undefeated teams. And at that
Right.
point, you're probably going to need to expand the playoff. You're going to have more teams that haven't lost yet. In that case, yeah, you probably might need to expand the playoff for this year. So if they shorten the season, I think you could see an 18 format.
Yeah, I would agree probably. And again, looking at like the Pac-12, um, and like we were just mentioning, TCU and Bama, if USC can't play, or you know, I mean, do they? I mean, that's probably not the only team they could find. Um, but another thing I saw was, whether or not they'd be able to even play because they play the what do they call it? What's the kickoff game in Arlington, Texas, where the Dallas
Cowboys.
Cowboys Advocare, something like that?
Yeah, it's the Advocare Classic, I think, but it's also called
Kickoff
like
clack.
Cowboys
Yeah,
Bowl.
something like that. I've heard stuff like they might not even be able to play in Dallas, and they might play somewhere else, or just do home games instead of neutral site games. Just do like
That
home
could be.
games
That could be
or
it.
road games, obviously, because you can't play at two home stadiums at once. Someone's got to be the visitor. But I've seen something about no neutral site games. I don't see how that would
Yeah,
really.
that'd be weird.
Yeah, I think it would be weird. I also don't see what's the point of no. I mean, I guess staying at home to be safe, but what if there's a neutral field that's safer than your home stadium, than either of the team's
Yeah,
home stadiums.
because campuses, there's definitely going to be a lot of people on. And yeah, I think for like you said, your comment, it needs to stay at 4 teams.
Right.
I think it could expand. I like the 4 team format right now.
Right.
I think it could expand out to like 5 or 6, and I would still be happy. I don't want to. I don't want to expand to 8 though. That's too much, I think. But I could see 5 or 6, and I think it would still be fun.
Yeah,
The
I
playoff
keep
format.
trying to figure out how 16 playoff would work, but I guess 2 teams get a first round bye, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that would be how it works, and then the 3 through 6 teams play each other in the
Right.
wild card round.
Yeah,
The
because I
problem
get
is,
I get the 18 playoff with, I
but
mean, you could do it 2 ways. I got 2 ways how I would do it. Either 1-4, 2-3, 5-8, and then 6-7, or you do 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, and 4-5 meet in the middle right there. Either way, I think that's how you would probably set it up for 8 teams.
the first thing though, I think you need to do with the playoff is you need to eliminate divisions inside the conferences. I think
Right.
divisions are fine for tiebreakers, but the problem with divisions is they can create a lot of controversy in the playoff race. Like when Penn State, I remember I'm an Ohio State fan. When Penn State went 11-2 and won the conference championship, but we went 11-1. We were in the same division, but we didn't win the
Right.
division. We were second place. We didn't win the conference championship.
Because of those games that can mess with who takes hold of the division and everything instead of just putting the actual 2 best teams up against
Yeah,
each other in
so
the
if
conference games.
if we didn't have divisions, we would have played each other in the conference championship again, and the better team would have won that game and gone to the playoff.
Right.
Whereas Penn State didn't get a shot at the playoff.
Yeah.
Also with Alabama the next year after that, there was kind of similar scenario. Ohio State was 11-2, won the conference championship. Alabama was 11-1. They didn't play in their conference championship, but if you eliminate divisions, maybe they do play in their conference championship, and there wouldn't have been controversy
Right.
if they had won it at all. There would have been no controversy, but that was
You also got to take into the fact that Alabama only lost to Auburn and Ohio State lost to Purdue. So,
yeah.
or was
But
that
we didn't
that
lose to
year?
Purdue. We didn't lose to Purdue. No, we
Yeah.
lost to Oklahoma and Iowa.
Oh, was that the teams they lost to that year when Alabama got in 2017?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay. I think I'm thinking 2018 when they lost to
yeah.
Purdue 2 years
2018,
ago.
we lost to Purdue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
No, I think I'm good for now. Yeah, that's probably it. Hopefully, we get a college football season though.
Yeah, I hope so
I can't
too.
go without college football.
Yeah, I mean, listen, listen. If you want to play it in the spring, I get it. Because it's probably going to be better then. But just give us football at some point, please.
Yeah,
In this whole shortened season, I mean, play what you have if you can. If you can play
yeah,
them, do play them. That's what I say.
yeah. I agree. I agree. But yeah, that's all I had to add. So I'm gonna head out. Thanks for having me on.
All right, appreciate you coming
All right,
on.
see you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
There you have it, College Football Frenzy. We got the link in the chat if you want to join in. I see Nate Kingston. How you doing, Nate? Also got Neo, Randall Anderson. Yeah. So College Football Frenzy, I guess he does videos. You go check him out. Big college football fan, and you can subscribe to him. And so I think he had some good points about what teams will play, should play, anything like that. So um, anyway. So let's see. Neo says it needs to stay at 4 teams. I don't know if it needs to, I mean, listen, I see nothing wrong with how it is right now. Um, but it definitely, if anything, would have to like expanding the playoff would definitely help out the commissioners or whoever is in charge of the committee is what I'm trying to say. That would definitely help them out with trying to pick teams and choosing one over the other. That would definitely help them out and definitely helps cover controversy, I would say. So we see Neo in the back, Randall Anderson. Gonna add you on, sir, right now. Let's go. What's going on? What's going
Not too
on?
much. I think you, I think you missed some of my comments back there. I was saying TCU is supposed to play Cal, and they're also in the Pac-12, so I think that's the reason why Bama might have chosen TCU.
Yeah, you said they're in the Pac-12. They're actually in the Big 12. I get it mixed up sometimes though, but because I think they played
Cal's in the Big 12.
TCU's in the Big 12
Cal's
because
in
I
the
think they played
Big
Oklahoma a couple years ago.
12.
Yeah,
I keep TCU. I'm saying is the reason Alabama, if USC can't play, the reason Alabama is choosing TCU is because TCU is playing there's Cal, and their Cal is in the Pac-12.
yeah, that's
Right.
basically what I was trying to explain and talk about with college football frenzy was if the Big 12 or not the Big 12, the Pac-12 can't play, you take two teams who were supposed to play uh, Pac-12 teams and you just put them up against each other, I guess. So
Yeah. Hey, hang on a second. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the reason why they're possibly they play TCU.
right.
Anyway, um, I'm sorry, I'm distracted here for a second.
You're fine, man. I get it.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So in about 14 playoff versus 8 playoff or whatever, uh, I mean, it lengthens the season, and I don't know. I just too much.
Yeah. I think the thing about spring football for me is okay, so let's say they play 12 games plus the playoff. If you start in like April, let's take April. So the actual season is like September to January. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 months. April, May, June, July, August.
Hmm.
It ends when it should start the next year. Do you continue on with like spring football from there on, or what do you do there? That's a good question, I think.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm not talking about spring football. I'm talking about playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of crossed my mind, I guess, but but either way, like, you
Mm.
know, I also do think that as far as the playoffs go, I do, as I mentioned with college football frenzy when he was on here, I do want to see it expand. I like how it is now. I really don't care as long as just get it right when you pick the teams and stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Well, but anyway, I don't know. I don't guess I had anything else. That's all I wanted to say. I'll let somebody else on. I think Nate Kingston is out there. So if he
Does it
wants to
look
get on,
like
he can. But I'm gonna go ahead and he
all
was
right. He's in the comments, but he's not in the back room. Doesn't look like,
yeah.
but
Oh, oh, okay. I'm just saying if he wanted to get on, he could. I think I've said all I needed to say.
all right. Well, I appreciate you coming on tonight.
All right. I'll stay in the chat.
All right. Thanks, Randall. There you have it. Neo, aka Randall Anderson. You go. Well, I don't think he posts videos, so I would say check him out, but he doesn't post any videos, I don't think. But so doesn't look like anyone's in the back. It doesn't look like anyone's actually watching the stream at the moment. But well, I know Nate Kingston said he had to eat dinner, so I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Hold tight. Yeah. I'm gonna find out what I'm gonna have for dinner. Nate Kingston talk about his dinner. Let's say something. So let's see. It looks like two are watching. Thanks again to Frenzy, College Football Frenzy, and Randall Anderson for coming on. Feel free to type in the chat. Feel free to come on. There's a link in the chat if you want to click that, and you can be a part of the stream and the show, and you can come on, say hello, talk football, talk baseball, talk whatever you want to. It's fine with me. Dwayne RTR. How you doing, Dwayne? Roll Tide, roll, man. Thanks for showing up tonight. Thanks for stopping in the stream and everything like that. Says, what's up, Ballard? What's up, Dwayne? So, anyway. So, what's today? Tuesday? I think Uncle Lou goes live at 10 o'clock tonight. I don't know. I like doing live streams, but I do them quite often, like every few days or so. This might be the only one I do this week. I don't know. We'll see what Friday looks like for me. Dwayne RTR saying hey to Neo, and he says, Alabama. Yeah, get it. Where did I put my camo Alabama hat? Here it is. This is the hat I wear everywhere right here. So I'll wear it to the beach and just go into the store. But so I don't know. I'm going up to Alabama for the summer. That's what I'm told. And so I might take my computer. I might do videos here or there. I don't know what's going to look like as far as what I do on my channel. I'm going to be visiting family and stuff on the lake. And so I don't know what's going to happen with my channel. I'll only be gone like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a month, 2 weeks, but it shouldn't be too long. It depends on, well, define too long, I guess. Dwayne RTR says, I'm good, Ballard. How are you, my friend? I'm doing pretty well, sir. Hope you are. It says you are, at least. And I read that with such enthusiasm. And I'm sure you wrote that with such enthusiasm. So I'm trying to get into golf a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. Golf is, I mean, it's somewhat interesting. I'm not going to be one of those guys that acts like I know what I'm talking about with golf, because I don't. I'm at least going to try to follow it as best I can. I probably won't make any golf videos or talk much about golf, but just from a standpoint, like, I mean, I like going to Top Golf and stuff like that, and I try to work on my swing here or there. I don't have clubs, but just every once in a while I'll get up and I'll just, but I don't know. So what has everyone been doing lately to keep themselves from losing their minds during this quarantine? I've just, obviously, me, making videos and stuff. But I mean, I don't know, man. I guess I just kind of watch around, all the sports channels I'm subscribed to. I watch old baseball games that they put on MLB's YouTube channel. Some NBA games, I guess, here or there. But some old sports, some sports better than no sports is what I say. Nia says golf is boring. I mean, might be boring to watch, but I mean, to play. I mean, I'm not professional at it. Don't get me wrong. I still work on my swing and everything. I still struggle. But to go to, you ever been to like Top Golf? That is fun. I normally go to that when my grandparents visit, or I go to Alabama to visit them. I like going there with them and everything. We always have a lot of fun. So, Dwayne RTR, been watching my new beard grow. Neo says he doubts that will happen, Dwayne. Dwayne, prior to that, what Neo doubts? Hope we have a normal college football season. Yeah, I don't know. Define normal. Every team, everywhere, on schedule. That's probably not going to happen. Now, on schedule could happen, but not every team is going to play. I promise you. I will be shocked if we get the everyday college football we get. I'll be shocked if we don't get it. Like, if they come out and say, we're not getting any college football for any team, any conference, anywhere, it is called off like baseball and basketball is right now. If they come out and say that, that's going to be a huge surprise, to me at least, because that's ridiculous. Really? I mean, listen, I get the virus is serious and everything, but no football, really? It can't possibly get any worse. It has to get better. It will get better. I have faith that it will. So. Oh, no football at all. Whatever, dude. Cajun Chris says hi. Hi. How you doing? If you want to be a part of the stream, sir, I put the link in the chat right here. I can put it back in the chat if you want me to, if I go and. But yeah, man, I just I would be shocked if we don't get football at all. Right. Now, if they want to, say we're not going to have it in the fall, that's one thing. But if they don't at least give us spring football, there's something that's just messed up. But there's the link if anyone wants to join in right there. So, Cajun Chris says he's doing good. Glad to hear that, sir. And Nate Kingston is back. What's up, Nate Kingston? Always enjoy having you on. And so, but yeah, I mean, I at least want to see Big Ten and SEC, and I hope Penn State's one of those teams that makes the playoffs this year. I got Penn State family members, fans, love them, love the team, love the coach James Franklin. I get the old rivalry with Bear Bryant and Joe Paterno, but come on, that's all in the past. There's nothing between James Franklin and Saban. There's nothing. If it were really a rivalry, we would play them. Alabama and Penn State have not played each other since 2011 in Beaver Stadium, College Station, or College Station, State College. Sorry, College Station's A&M. That's my bad. That's my bad. So I'm still doing college football team previews. I can look real quick. I think I did Hokies. I did shout out to Hokie for life, man. I did it just for him. I did a team preview for him, but I got Washington, Syracuse, Kentucky, Wisconsin. I could read all these, but it'd take me a long time. But I got Arizona State, Georgia Tech, South Carolina, Vandy, Arkansas. I could go down the list, Michigan. I got quite a few teams that I want to look at and preview. My goal is to try to see, can I get enough done by the football season? So I guess in some ways, if they do delay the season a couple months or so, it gives me an advantage to keep previewing. Nate Kingston, why can't life be fair? I don't know, man. Dwight and RTR, no games at all. Games with no fans. Conference games only. I think if students are on campus, there should be games with fans. I agree. And let's be real, not every college has online courses. So are colleges now starting to work? Those that don't let students work online and it's you got to be on campus or in campus in school, whatever. Are they now trying to work on online sessions and stuff? I mean, obviously Zoom meetings, but what about turning in assignments? I mean, and Nick Kingston, Adam and Eve ruined it. Yeah, that's true, man. So, but what do you think happens first? Let's say this. NFL preseason starts in August. Technically, college football starts in August with a couple week 0 games again. But, what do you think about preseason? Does that start first, or does the NFL skip the preseason? Something to think about. That's what I'm curious about, just a little bit. I'm in a Buccaneers fan group on Facebook. I posted one for the Bucs fans. I said, Bucs fans, what Buccaneers matchup are you most excited to see in 2020? I said I like the Saints for Brady and Breeze. A lot of people saying the Saints. A lot of people saying Kansas City because they played the Chiefs this year. And so I'm looking forward to that. Mahomes and Brady would be awesome. Breeze and Brady would be awesome. I mean, there's Aaron Rodgers and Brady. I think we play the Bears at some point. Mitch Trubisky. There's going to be a lot of games the Bucs are going to play that you're going to want to see. Nate Kingston, I said school done for me. I'm done with high school. Yay, high school done, check. Are you in the 12th grade too, Nate Kingston? I guess that means you're going to be a freshman in college next year, right? I didn't realize you were about my age. Figured you were maybe a little bit older. Next up, college. Where are you going? Curious. I'm going to a local community school. I mean, it's just I'm going to be honest. I'm a C student. I'm not the best in every subject, but plus it's close to home anyway. So, but I'll go there, and they got a program for broadcasting and everything. So, Dwayne RTR, I hope season happens. I don't want to see UGA miss a L week 3. I agree. Listen, if they think they're going to be good enough to go into Bryant-Denny and win, they're crazy. Listen, they'll actually be a contender. They were not a playoff contender last year. That's my opinion. You guys can argue that if you want. That's what I think. I didn't see it. You don't lose to South Carolina. South Carolina is a good team. Will Muschamp, right? They're a great team. That's not that bad of a loss for Kirby Smart. Come on. Fromm looked bad too, man. I feel sorry for Georgia fans. I mean, even Uncle Lou was like, Fromm this, Fromm that. I mean, it just wasn't all that great for him. But this year they recruit well, got the number 1 recruiting class. So let's see. So if anyone wants to get on, feel free to. Again, I always enjoy having you guys on. You can click the link in the live chat. I can put it in there again if you need me to. Not sure if it's still there for you guys. Young adult program. Interesting. Oh. UGA defense great against the run, but terrible against pass. Offense is Stone Age. Yeah. Kirby Smart is a defensive coach. I'll give him that. He cannot coach a quarterback or an offense, right? He can recruit all the running backs he wants to. All right. It was Sony Michel, Nick Chubb. I made a video. Bama's running back university, in my opinion, right? 2 Heisman winners and Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry, plus Najee Harris, who will be in the race, blah, 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 right? Georgia is up for debate. In my opinion, I think they've had guys like Todd Gurley, Sony Michel, Nick Chubb, and all them, right? He can recruit running backs and wide receivers all he wants to and on defense, but man, he has got to get a quarterback. Jake Fromm is not the worst I've ever seen, but man, he led them to a championship, right? Let's not forget that. Struggled in overtime against Bama, right? I give Alabama's defense a lot of credit, of course. I think we did really well. But what did he do for the team after that? What they went with him over Justin Fields. If anyone should have been the guy to transfer at first, it should have been Jake Fromm because I like Justin Fields. He plays well. Yeah. He was never given a fair shot at Georgia. Put him on mop-up duty. Oh, we're up 49-7. Let's have him go out there and run the ball or hand the ball off, run the score up, kill the clock. It's crazy. UGA fans has us dead, buried, and gone. Want to bet Roll Tide? Yeah, Roll Tide, man. They think they're gonna come into Tuscaloosa. Listen, I give them a shot. Let's see what you got, Georgia. All right, but if they think they're gonna go in there and be like LSU was last year, they're nowhere near LSU of 2019. LSU of 2019 was the greatest football team to ever walk a college football field, in my opinion. I think obviously it's up for debate. You got to take into consideration other teams that have gone 15-0 or undefeated or 14-0, whatever. You look at the BCS era. I like LSU of last year. You could put that up against the 2009 Alabama team. As great as that team was, I like LSU in that kind of matchup. I'm just who is the new offensive coordinator at Georgia? Georgia offensive coordinator. Todd Monken. Where's he from? But yeah, again, I give him a fair shot. Now, if this were in Athens, I would say, yeah, they have a really good chance to win because they're really good at home. This is in Tuscaloosa here, man. You're telling me Georgia is coming into Tuscaloosa and beating Alabama. Yeah, when pigs fly, they will. You ever heard that term, when pigs fly? Yep. Got my heart. So, who's live tonight on YouTube? I guess Uncle Lou at 10, and that's about it. So, I almost said BBD, but he was live last night on Monday, so. Did you know that Saban was a head coach for LSU in '97? I thought he was at Michigan State at that time. Didn't he get to LSU in like 2001 or something? I know he was there until like 04 or 05 when he then left to go to the Dolphins, but I thought Saban was at Michigan State then. Hold on. He's 152-3 overall. November of 1999 was when he was in 97 he was at Michigan State actually. Pigskin Pete is live, I think. Is he live? I thought I saw where he was premiering a video. Which I guess is the same thing. Oh no, he's live. Yeah, he's got someone Carolina Jackpot on. It's not live. Yeah, it's a premiere, I guess then. So Nate Kingston, you still plan on getting on tonight, man? No, you said you wanted to. Check something here. Maybe it was someone else. Or no, not someone else, because it was a premiere. You said you were wrong. It's not live, but let's see. So again, I do want to do something where I do a live stream with you guys, but talk specifically for maybe an hour or so about your college team. Feel free to send me an email if you ever want to do a stream. For example, Randall Anderson, aka Neo, you ever want to do a specific live stream for 1 hour or something just to talk Alabama, feel free to email me. Nate Kingston will be good for Michigan. I definitely want to, get a fan's point of view. I want to call it like fans' perspective or something. Do a series. But here's the email if you ever want to say hello or get on a show or do something. All lowercase. That's the email. That's not my personal email. Obviously, you make a Google account for a YouTube channel, you need a Gmail. So I just I need a Gmail. Am I ever going to use it? Well, there. You ever want to say hello outside of stream or whatever? Feel free to. So there's that. So again, USC might not play this year. Bama's going to need a new team. Most likely. I'm sorry to say it. Pac-12's probably not getting football this year. But I really like Penn State. Again, I mentioned I got family members that are Penn State fans, so I like Penn State. I want to see Bama play Penn State in a bowl game at some point. Speaking of Penn State, Terry Lips. Hey, Nana. How's it going? Dabo says he will find a new job if they pay college play. Are you serious? This cannot be real. He doesn't want to leave Clemson no matter what happens. Dabo Swinney versus the NCAA, NIL, and Congress. This has got to be a joke. He said, I've always said I'm against the professionalization of college athletics, devaluing of education. If we professionalize college, we might as well coach the pros. I agree with that part. I mean, you might as well just get rid of the NFL altogether with that, in my opinion. Because if you're going to get paid in college football, what are you doing with the NFL then? What's the point of going to get paid in the NFL? You're already getting paid in college. I mean, I get you're there for 3 or 4 years, then you go get more money. But, I mean, still, you get paid for decades in the NFL. You only get paid like 3 or 4 years in college. It's ridiculous. Dwayne RTR, what's up, man? Alabama versus Penn State is a tradition from years past. Yeah, heard about Paterno and the Bear, I believe, back in like the 60s and 70s. And, I mean, they've had some good games and matchups, and I think they've met in quite a few. Didn't they meet in a national title one time? if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Penn State, Alabama football rivalry. Sugar Bowl, Liberty Bowl. The 1979 Sugar Bowl, the goal line stand. The last time they met was September 10th, 2011 in State College. Bama won 27-11. And they've met 15 times total. Bama leads it 10-5. So, I mean, it's a good rivalry. I don't really consider it a rivalry. I think rivalries, you got to play them in the regular season and you got to play them every single year. For example, Penn State, Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, basically any Big Ten team Penn State plays every year. And Alabama take the Iron Bowl, of course, which is no doubt the Iron Bowl rivalry is hands down, without question, no debate, the best rivalry in college. It's not even close. All right. I take that part back. It is close. Okay. I get the game between Ohio State and Michigan, but I mean, it's not much of a rivalry. I talked about this with Nate Kingston last time. Yeah. Michigan owns Ohio State. Or other way around, I'm sorry. Now I'm losing it. Now I'm sorry, Ohio State fans. You own Michigan. I'm talking too fast. Crimson Brave, all the Bama emojis. Roll Tide, sir. I'm surprised BVD has not banned you from his channel for this stuff. You do this on every stream you're on. Oh, man. My Nana says, instant replay would have changed the outcome. Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. Long before we joined the Big Ten, Bama was our biggest rival outside of Pitt. It sounds about right, yeah. So, anyway, I see you back there, Nate. I'm going to go ahead and get you on here, man. Right. Now, what's up, Nate? How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing well.
That's good. Doing good.
Awesome. What's on your mind?
I mean,
come to show off the Wolverine swag.
Yep. I get why. I don't know why like everybody that says they haven't won a night since World War II, which is not true.
That's not true. Exactly accurate. That's a bit too far back.
Yeah, I mean, I know they all want to. Not gonna say the P word, but make Wolverines fans mad because they haven't beat Ohio State since. So technically,
Crimson Brave in the comments says, "How many people are you letting on at a time?" I mean, I've never really done it with more than one person at one time. I mean, if you want to come on and join in with Nate, I guess that's fine. But
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I'll try to do, including myself, maybe 3 on screen total. Because if I do, like, for example, if you wanted to come on and it's me, Nate, and Crimson Brave, no more than that, because then it gets out of hand. But if I'm working with 2 others, that's fine. So you can click the link.
It can be solved, and some toxic people can be on too.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I mean, this is like, this isn't like an actual like work meeting or anything like on a Zoom call. So Not everyone has to show up or anything. But
let's see.
There's the link, Crimson Brave. Put it there in the chat for you.
Oh, so I have something. Okay, I got two things.
What you got? Oh, and Nebraska football. That's awesome.
Yeah. Although my dog chewed the laces off, but some of it, but it still works. I haven't used it since. Got here. I'll put it here. Actually, no. Wait. Wait. Is he getting on or no?
Doesn't look like it. He says he's not going to get on at the moment. It's fine.
Okay.
But I got the link in there if he wants to get on.
Yeah. I mean, who do you think is funny more, Lou or Pete?
Funny more. I think Lou. I mean, yeah, he trolls and makes fun of teams and all that, but it's comedic. I mean, does Pigskin Pete do super fan videos? I think that's the tiebreaker right there. That should tell you. I even like Woofer. Whoa, child, Woo. Yeah, what's going on, Woo? Whoa, child on it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, Crimson Tide has been, in my opinion, a rival to me, because they, how many national champs did they had in total? 18. I don't think
Who
that's
is
right.
it?
Alabama.
17. That we claim. But I think if I'm being real, by my count, if I do the math right,
Yeah.
you got the 6 that Bear Bryant won. You got 5 that now Saban has 6 total. He has tied Bear Bryant for the most in the poll era, but he's got 1 at LSU, so he's technically got 5 at Alabama. That's 11 right there with the Bears 6, Saban's 5, and then there's 1 from Gene Stallings back in '92. So that's about 12 by my count. So there's about 5 in there that's still unclear.
Like Michigan, I think has like 11, right?
Right. How many does Harbaugh have?
0. Still. We're just open that way.
You come so close, you just can't quite get there, man. Got to beat Ohio State this year.
No, it's not just Harbaugh's fault. The defensive coordinator for Michigan is Don Brown, defense.
Right.
In my opinion, he sucks because all he wants to do is split. And he plays man-to-man if it's a pass play.
Right.
That's how he loses the big games like Ohio State and Penn State and maybe Minnesota. That's what's troubling Michigan, I think. I want to hire a new defensive coordinator, like for Michigan, but I don't have the power to do that. But
right.
If candidates are good for Michigan for defensive coordinator, probably.
Well, you cannot have Pete Golding. He's ours. And even if I did not like our defense last year, but you got to think it was first year for him. And we played a lot of young, inexperienced freshmen on defense. And we lost Dylan Moses, who's a 5-star linebacker who will hopefully, if he's healthy, he can play this year. But I'll let you know how the season goes, and I'll tell you if you can have him or not.
Well, I mean, we already stole your one guy, Gaddis, which is a
Oh, I forgot about him. He was an analyst or something, wasn't he?
no, he's an offensive coordinator for you guys.
He had to have been like co-offensive coordinator, I think, because we had
He was
obviously Sarkisian last year, and I think the year before was it wasn't Gaddis, it was someone else. I'm trying to think of Mike Loxley. That's who it was.
Yeah, but we had him from. He probably was an assistant coordinator, but do you think he was a good offensive coordinator, like assistant? In your opinion, or no?
Which
Like
one?
for like
Loxley? Mike Loxley?
No, Gaddis. Josh Gaddis.
I think he did a great job. I mean, I'm not 100% certain, but I mean, fans seem to love having him, I guess, and so.
Yeah, I mean, he had a head coach at Western Michigan, I think, one year, some year, but he's at Michigan. Nice doing the spread, but for Michigan, a spread offense, which is kind of same as Ohio State's offense, but if I was a offensive coordinator, I would do a offense which is pretty rare,
Right.
air raid.
Yeah,
you know what that
like pass attack, right? Like air it out.
Yeah.
Just
or run and shoot, which is a mix of
they call that like Alabama, and of course, um, Tua is such a great thrower with the ball. Prior to him starting, Alabama under Nick Saban was never really a pass first team. They would create with RPOs. They would do ground and pound, run attack. Of course, and again, I bring up my video about them being running back university. I mean, they would always hand the ball off first to guys like T.J. Yeldon and Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry, even some guys that are on the team now. I mean, I even think or they're not on the team now, but a couple years ago, like Damian Harris and Josh Jacobs, even with Jalen Hurts, they would still run first. So, but
I mean, like, would you prefer a run and shoot or air raid offense?
I guess it depends on who we have at the positions. I mean,
well, I meant for Michigan for if it happens.
I would say you probably got better receivers than running backs. Not throwing your running backs under the bus, but I think you guys would be better off throwing the ball more. I think, in my opinion.
I mean, we have Charbonnet, which is a running back.
Who is it?
Charbonnet. His last name is Charbonnet. Can't remember his first name, but he's pretty good. He had 22 touchdowns and 4,020 4,007
yards, basically.
Yeah, his freshman year.
That's pretty good for a freshman.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He's from California somewhere. He's a 4-star.
I'm interested to see how Alabama's run game pans out because Najee Harris chose to come back for his senior year. There's this one guy on the roster I really want to see at some point. He's a 5-star recruit from I'll have to look it up, but his name's Trey Sanders, and he got offers from all over, and he chose Alabama, and he's really really good. He got hurt last year, so he didn't play.
He's probably son of a Barry Sanders.
Of who?
Barry Sanders.
Oh, he was a running back, wasn't he? He was where did he go? IMG Academy is the school he was at. And
that's next. Just so you know.
He's from Port Port St. Joe, Florida. I live in Florida. I've lived here for 10 years. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that place.
The
But
Academy
yeah.
is a high school and college mixed together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which
I
is
can't see where else he got offers from. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry about that.
so. Can you start to what's the difference between the air raid offense and the running shoot offense? Because I can't do it because it might affect the stream.
Wait, between the air raid and the what type of offense?
Run and shoot.
Like the running?
The run and shoot, which just means like pass, but run and shoot, which is.
I mean, I guess the difference would be one is all pass and one is like run, pass, or run, pass, run, whatever, like back and forth. I guess I don't know. Having a hard time figuring that part out.
Because do you remember when NCAA football was out?
The video games, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing NCAA football 12. So I was playing Michigan for Dynasty. I chose a air raid for one Dynasty and a running and shoot for one Dynasty. So
Right.
And I don't think you believe this or not, but one of my dynasties have Michigan has 1,011 wins all time.
In football history, 1,011?
In the video game, I meant.
Oh, okay. I was fixing to say, I'm like, that's a no way. No.
Yeah, I was making them perfect. And
yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, remember last time or like 2 or 4 videos ago that we were discussing the Birmingham and Alabama could start a rivalry if they could schedule each other.
UAB and Bama, basically.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
50,
I remember talking about that.
Yeah, it's like 50 minutes away from Tuscaloosa from Birmingham.
Yeah.
And Montgomery or Auburn is like an hour or 2 hours.
Right.
So I don't know why, but that the Iron Bowl so famous because I know it's your opinion because why can't you just build a rivalry with Birmingham because so close to your geography, like so close.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think how it started out, the only couple schools I think were Alabama A&M, which is what Auburn used to be. It used to be Alabama A&M, and then of course the University of Alabama. It used to be that, and it was just that. So I guess how it started out and just how it has just over the decades and the 20 years or this or that, over time, it's just gotten bigger and bigger of a rivalry.
You could look at the Google map and search up Tuscaloosa or Brian Dane Stadium to Legion Stadium, which is like 50
Legion
minutes.
Field?
Yeah, Legion Field.
Yeah, I do think that is closer in location, but I was just saying because of, and again, how, now both of those teams, just in general, used to share that field and play Iron Bowls there, and then they also used to, what was that?
That's my dog.
But they used to share that field and, alternate games and play the Iron Bowl there and everything. So, anyway.
Yeah, I get that, but I just don't know why they could. Actually, they could do it in the future and build a rivalry, but to like you said, that it has to be way back though. Like you said, I mean, I don't think Ohio State sees Nebraska as a rival, but Nebraska sees
like they don't see it like the other team views it, basically.
Yeah. Did you see the reaction on the fans in Nebraska with the selection against
Which selection?
the game day from last year in Lincoln against Ohio State?
I did not see the reaction, no.
And there were all boos which were like so loud. The boo was so loud that they echoed the video. Like,
oh wow, it's awesome.
I know. I was trying to. I was at the tailgate thing.
And this was in Lincoln.
Yep, like last year.
It's awesome.
But anyway, but they got blown up. By the way.
So let me ask you this. I know you're more of a Michigan fan, but I'm sure you pull for both Michigan and Nebraska. If they play each other, obviously I'm sure you're going to pull for Michigan over. But if Nebraska beats Michigan, there's probably no hard feelings, right?
Yeah. I mean,
that's one of those things.
Nebraska gives a hard time about Harbaugh, like Ohio State's fan does.
Right.
Nebraska fan. I mean, I really think actually they played like in 2018, and Michigan blew Nebraska out at their the big house.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry. Joe, stop.
You got anything else?
Well, I was planning to talk with. I was trying to ask College Football Frenzy if he wants like.
I don't know if he's in here anymore. I know I got Crimson Brave waiting, but.
Well, I thought you were gonna you can add him if you want.
Yeah. Crimson Brave, you're on with me and Nate Kingston. How you doing?
Oh, hello, guys.
What's up?
Nothing much.
Hello.
This is the first for me to get actually 3 people, including myself, on here. I haven't added 2 people on yet, but.
Well, you can get Randall in here and make it 4 real quick.
I don't think it says no one's watching, but just because you guys are on the stream doesn't mean anyone's actually watching the stream. I don't know if he's in here or not, but it doesn't look like it.
Hold on, it's lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have respect for the Alabama, and they have a good history for football, like Michigan does. But now Michigan has not developed players like they used to.
Right.
Oh yeah, but I have one thing that changed for the Iron Bowl. Well, first off, we're gonna have to change what Legion Field because that looks like a dump basically. But make it look better, and then have the Iron Bowl there every year, just like Georgia and Florida does at the Cocktail in Jacksonville.
So wait, hold on. You want it to go back to being at Legion Field instead of playing in Auburn or playing in Tuscaloosa?
I like the idea of having a huge rivalry at, somewhere at neutral in Alabama. I don't know. That's just
that's
me.
not a bad idea, I guess. Although I do like how it is now, but let's be honest, has it really been in our favor the past couple times that Jordan here? No, it has not.
Yeah, screw Jordan Hare. I want it.
I shared something on Facebook one time, and it said it says something like introducing the new retractable roof at Jordan Hare, and it was a toilet bowl lid or toilet seat.
No, it's a
I'm gonna burn that
You ever see
stadium.
that? Hold on. Please let me find this, please.
Yeah,
Please. Keep talking. I'm gonna try to see
barn.
if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn down Jordan Hare Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. That's a bit too far, man. Come on.
Oh, man, I'm just kidding. He's actually he's a burn hater.
I won't
say it.
Yeah,
A barn burner.
Just say burn, not
I won't poison and burn trees down, but I will burn down Jordan Hare.
Hey, I get right. Alabama hater or not hater. Brave.
Yeah, what's up?
I get like how Ohio State fans call Michigan, and Michigan says to Ohio State fans, Ohio, you should call the Auburn fans burn.
Yeah,
we call them the Barners.
Yeah, that's what we usually call them. Cal College.
Know,
yeah, the Cal College on the other side of the state. What Bear Bryant said, I think.
I mean,
speaking of, go ahead.
Actually, at least in Phil, it used to be a top 25 football stadium for capacity.
You guys see that?
Yeah.
I was visiting family last year in Alabama during the summer. Got a chance to go to the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame Museum, and I got a picture.
Why do you live in Florida?
I live with my parents. We just, we live down here, man. I want to live in Alabama. Don't get me wrong. I got family up there and everything, and it's nice weather too.
Were you just born in Alabama or something?
I was actually born in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, there you go.
I was born there. I lived there for about 2 years, I guess I technically lived in Birmingham, but I was born in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I live in Birmingham right now.
They say Birmingham, but that's because that's where you're around. You know that.
Oh yeah, well, Homewood. I mean, that's pretty much in Birmingham.
Pretty close to it.
Hey,
but I lived there for 2 years of my life. Then I moved to Florida, lived there for maybe 3-4 years, and then I lived in South Carolina for a few years. I basically, moved around Bama, Florida, South Carolina. Been living in Florida for the past 10 years or so. So,
man, I don't even like Florida.
I mean, the beaches are nice and everything, but the weather is ridiculous. I mean, we don't get cold weather. We get a cold front for a week, and then it's,
Then it's hurricanes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which just sucks, but...
Oh, God, Miami's never coming back. I don't care what they do.
Yeah. Why are they... What is it with these teams that have hit the crapper and they're still putting up with... Why are they still putting up with Mandy Diaz? Why is Auburn still putting up with Gus Malzahn?
Well, this is Mandy Diaz's first year. That was his first year.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Miami fan. I thought you had him for longer than that. My bad. I apologize. Give him 3 years. Give him 3 years to make a New Year's Six bowl.
Same as a Harbaugh. Just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, that's another one. Why are they putting up with Harbaugh still?
I mean, because I think it's because they've never really been a big winning program before they had Harbaugh.
Is that true,
well,
Nate?
I don't really know too much about Michigan, but
they lead the all-time record in college football, which is I don't know, it's like 900 and then probably 12 or 14. I don't know, because I know they won a lot right now.
Wait, who's going to win the Heisman next year? Assuming it's a quarterback.
Honestly, I do like. I'll be honest. I do like Trevor Lawrence. I like Mac Jones or Bryce Young, depending on how that works out there.
I'm impressed with Justin
Some
Fields.
people are high on Kyle Trask for some reason.
Justin Fields, a.k.a. Sorry.
You're kidding me.
Frog
No.
face.
Yes, Justin Fields could win it. Dude.
No, not that. Nate Kingston. Sir.
Wait, what do you say?
Hold on. Come on. Why is this being slow? I looked up the winningest college football program ever, and they have the top 9. They have a couple tied. Michigan is the winningest program
Really?
of all time. Yes. You want to know what their all-time record is?
What is it?
962, 346, and 36 all time in school history.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Ohio State's number 2 at 923, 326, and 53. Alabama is they're tied 4th with Texas, which is because they both have 916 wins all time, losses
Texas.
and everything. I'll just put this link in here. It's
a 7-5 Big 12 team we're tied with. Jesus Christ.
I know. Here's the link for it if you want to go check it out. This is on the NCAA website, but this list is
right now.
insane, man. Well, check it out if you ever get a chance, but still.
All right.
Creepy laugh, Ballard.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what General says every day.
I mean, like what I was gonna say. If Fields wins the Heisman, I actually call him a really mean name, which I've been doing.
I hope he actually does, just so I can see how Georgia fans like it.
Yeah.
I
think that it was right for him to leave and go to Ohio State. I just think he wasn't fit. He was not going to fit in he was in the wrong place, right time, wrong place. I just don't think he would have fit well with Georgia's system, in my opinion.
Well, actually, I just call him frog face because I'm just kidding. I don't want to be mean. That's a frog face. So.
Right.
Which is, look at his face though. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be mean. I'm not usually mean.
Hey, is Michigan really the most winningest program?
That's what the article says.
Oh man, well I wonder how they feel about losing to
and it's NCAA, so you have to believe
QB and a Big 12 defense.
Josh, I know how it feels.
It's still irrelevant to today. I'm just going to say that.
If you think you're annoyed by Ohio State fans right now, imagine what it's going to be like this year if they destroy y'all again, though.
It happened again.
And Auburn wins again.
No. Not in Tuscaloosa, no. You know what? Crimson Brave. Yeah. Let's agree. Let's let Auburn get a load of our new light system and have a primetime Iron Bowl this year. Can we agree on that? Can we agree that the 3:30 time every year on CBS, I don't care what channel it is, I hate the afternoon kickoffs for the Iron Bowl. I'm not against afternoon games, but when it's the same game every single year, and we got to listen to Gary Danielson and all that.
To be honest, I would change the time for Iron Bowl to 7 p.m.
That's what I was just thinking. 7 Eastern or 8 Eastern or whatever. Just ESPN primetime matchup. Let's go.
Especially if Alabama Auburn have one loss or less.
Right. I mean, it was somewhat like that a couple years ago in 2017.
No, Auburn had 2 losses.
Do they have 2?
Yeah, they lost to LSU and Clemson that year.
Yeah.
Did they play Clemson that year?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize
that. They played Clemson at 2016 and 17. They had a home and home. Mm-hmm. Clemson won both.
Clemson lost to
Did you
Syracuse
know?
that year.
Yeah, they did.
Did you know LSU rival is Alabama? Because their main rival actually.
Hold on? Who's our new rival?
No, not new rival. It's LSU. LSU.
Yeah, that's an old rivalry, man.
Well,
I mean,
that's
it's
like
not super old, but
honestly, I don't even consider it a rivalry. I just consider it at pissed off fans that are liquored up and mad about us having Saban.
I honestly consider the Bama LSU game just to be one of those we have to play you because you're in our division type of games. I have a lot of respect for Coach O and what he's done with the program. Got respect for LSU fans, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
liquored up fans pissed off that we took their coach.
Hey, that makes it a rivalry though. They take your coach and makes it a rivalry.
Hey,
Right.
you know what's funny about that?
What?
Okay, so Saban has 6 national championships, right?
How many does Harbaugh have?
No. That has nothing to do with Michigan.
Okay, my bad.
But he won that one at LSU. But then the media talks about Saban having 6 national championships, not 5. Therefore, we're taking that one from LSU.
He's breaking the bear this year with his 7th.
Yeah. So now
Hey, like
we have
I
18.
said,
What'd you say, Nate?
Like I said to Ohio State fans, never get high hopes on.
Right.
You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. You can't predict the record like just 15-0 every season. You know,
Right.
Like Ohio State fans do every year.
Unless you're Clemson. Let's just be real.
Because they don't play nobody.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what BVD plays with the we ain't got no microphone? Clemson needs one that says, we ain't got no schedule.
Yeah.
Well, Bama doesn't too. They schedule SCS teams.
Nobody wants Alabama though. That's the thing. Nobody wants us.
I mean, Michigan might.
Oh yeah, after that Citrus Bowl, you still want us? Okay. What did Nick Saban say? What did Saban say last year? We'll play him. We'll play anyone you get to play us. Bring it.
I was so mad.
And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with the way Saban schedules. I mean, we play in the SEC. What's the benefit into playing these big games, non-con games? There's none.
Right.
I mean, if you win the SEC and go 12-1, you're getting in the playoffs. Doesn't matter who you play.
Right, and you also got to think and take into consideration when you schedule these teams, you schedule them years in advance, like 10 years in advance, and you try to schedule good teams at that particular time. You don't know what these teams are going to look like. Now, I'll make an exception for Fresno State and Colorado State and Western Carolina and, FCS teams or whatever, but USC this year, a few years ago when we scheduled them, I'm sure they were a really decent program.
I mean, like, South Dakota State and North Dakota State are pretty good programs for FCS.
Right.
Not gonna lie. For Nebraska, they played them this year at home, and I don't know. It's probably gonna be a pretty good matchup for.
That's what people said about the Citadel. Oh, they're good in the FCS and in their league, they're good. Yeah, but that league doesn't even come close to the SEC or anything in the Power Five. So I don't even want to hear that.
Well, I mean, in their not division, but like whatever it is, Division AA, whatever. And like I actually want to see Michigan play again against Bama to renew a gridiron rivalry.
Right.
I mean, it's a gridiron actually. Because they played when Bear Bryant was there and Bo Weber, Silver Weber.
Right.
And I think they played I don't know, like 44 times, I think. I don't know. I mean, all I know they played since Bear Bryant was the coach at Alabama, and Bo Schillinger was at Michigan. That's all I know. I want that renew that rivalry, if you prefer a rivalry, but I think it's rivalry. Unconference.
Well, we did play y'all recently with a backup quarterback in the Big 12 defense.
Yeah. Big 12 is a great conference. I know that. They got good defenses and stuff.
Oh, God.
Gotta reset my wife.
Do what?
Oh, Lord. It's like frozen.
Are you still there, guys?
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, it's not just you, Nate.
All right, are you still there?
I can hear both of you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's just freezing.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the internet that's probably causing the lag.
Yeah.
Right now, I have to. All I need to say is like you said, Ballard. Please bring the football season going, or whatever it was. Keep the football season going, not just cancel.
Right. Give it to us at some point.
Yeah, I don't want to be a short season. Like make it short to be unfair to the teams, and you know what I mean. Like maybe some teams will be like 4-1 right now, or not right now. When the season starts, and maybe Power 5 teams will be like 6-2 or 6-1, and other teams that we don't know will be like 0-4. And if they cancel in halfway the season,
Right. Listen, I don't care when it's played. If they play it if they want to change it to the spring, that's fine. I don't care. But just at some point, please give us a football season. I'm begging of you.
I know, like I think every sport wants a sport right now.
Right.
Like NHL fans wants the playoffs back. March Madness wants it back. College World Series wants baseball back.
Right. Yeah. What's going on, BBD? Yeah. I got you, Nate.
All right. Have a good night, okay?
All right. Thanks for stopping in.
You're welcome.
Have a good one. Crimson Brave, you still there, man?
Yeah, I am.
Get a load of this comment from Big Ball Daddy. In honor of Crimson Brave, that little...
Yep, I see.
BBD, get on the stream, man. Come on. Join in. I put the link.
What is that? Is it?
I don't even know what any of that's supposed to mean.
Is he a pig nose?
What is any of that supposed to mean?
Wow, creepy laugh, bro.
Yeah, it is. I'm hearing it.
See, I see question marks. I see a pig nose, a bumblebee.
Eggplant, a tiger, a snail.
Oh God!
Let's
Don't bring
see.
up the tiger.
LSU, Arkansas, Clemson, slow as a snail. I don't know. I don't know what any of that crap's supposed to mean.
Well, BVD said that I won't get any emojis on before the stream starts, but I think I will.
Is he? Oh, it's Tuesday. He's not on tonight.
No.
This is him right here, isn't it? It says Chess Hall's daddy. BVD, you there?
What's going on?
Hey,
What?
big ball daddy.
Hey, little ball baby.
What's up, Crimson bitch?
Hey, try to keep it. Listen, I get you. I'm a sportscaster here. We try to. On here,
Hang
we
on
try
a
to
second.
be.
I'm hearing 50,000 different things here.
What is any of this supposed to mean on the screen here, sir? What are these emojis right here?
There we go. Sorry, I had to mute the other stuff I had going on. I just clicked a bunch of emojis and scrolled up and down and was just clicking everything.
You didn't care what it was, did you?
Mm-mm.
That's hilarious.
No, I was using the shit. I was using the options they give you here on the computer, not on my phone, so I didn't have the football and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, BVD.
Yo.
I'll tell you one thing though. I'm willing to bet you won't time me out before the stream starts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He can time you out, right? Well, I don't know. Can mods time out mods? Because I have both of you as
No. Well, you
no,
can
I
time
don't
us
think
out.
so.
Oh,
I
you're
wouldn't
good.
time you
You're
out in
good.
somebody else's stream anyway. That's a bitch move.
I bet Celine Driver will find a way to hide the mods.
Fuck that guy. Excuse my language, Ballard. Sorry.
I can't control what you say. I mean, I ain't seen it.
I forget sometimes that not everybody uses the same language I do.
Something happened between y'all?
No, he don't know. He just annoys the shit out of me and everybody else.
Yeah.
Blue.
I mean,
What's the one you use for like with the cuckoo noise? You know, for sleep or not sleep?
oh, for a stinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put that in there random because I think he's nuts, cuckoo. I didn't think
You got to have all the watches in the world. I mean, I'm subscribed to him. I watch him, and you know, I have to Google research watches, and I'm like, okay, what can I ask about watches? And it's normally stuff like, you ever heard of this watch?
He's a nice guy. He is genuinely a nice guy, but he is the biggest blue nut hugger on the planet.
Is that why he's always on the morning show? Because I've been on twice.
Wait,
he's been on like 50 times by my
He would be on there every day if Lou would let him.
Once a week, if anything.
What's up, Chess?
Driver?
Yeah, get your
TikTok,
big ass in here, Chess.
TikTok, Chess Hall, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Chess Hall.
Why can't I change my?
He's in the chat. If he wants to join in, I don't care.
Yeah, there we go. Edit avatar. Let me change that avatar. That better?
Do what?
Is that camel toes?
Yeah.
Oh my. It looks like camel toes picking his nose.
It is camel toes.
He is.
Oh yeah, if camel toes happens to be there, hey camel toes.
Oh man, we got a party tonight, man. We got Chess Hall, we got BVD, we got Dwayne who showed up earlier, We got a picture of camel toes. I'll count them in here, I guess. I mean, this is, man.
High quality stuff in here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hey, since Camel Toes
Theater
hates...
done.
Oh, sorry.
What is that one?
Sleeta stopped by. Visit from our president.
Listen, my dude, this is Slitta. Listen, my dude, if you come in my live, my dude, you better bring your A game, my dude. He says my dude after everything.
Him and Campbell.
My dude. My dude.
I learned one thing from Sleeta. He'll
What?
let you, he'll let people that are roasting others, tell them to kill themselves, but he will not let you talk about him having 12-year-olds on his StreamYard.
Wow.
That bothers you, don't it?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Well, we have official proof now that Crimson Brave is not Bama Marine.
Yeah.
So how old are you, Brave? I'm going to
Right
guess.
at 20.
I was going to guess 17 or 18, but
Right at 20.
Chess, are you going to get your big ass in here or not?
I know, I sound
Put the link in there. He can click on it and join in if he wants to.
Come on in and join us. I know Uncle Lou's getting ready to start in 25 minutes, and you got to be there for that.
We have to show up?
You can give Ballard at least 20, 25 minutes now, Chess.
Surprise, BVD don't have a pick of me, he says.
Well, the only reason is because I tried to screenshot a TikTok picture the other night. For some reason, it wouldn't let me.
It's too big. You couldn't crop it right.
I'm going to try again, though. It's hard to get TikTok on a computer for some reason.
I think it's like Instagram. Just get it on your phone. College Football Frenzy back in here. What's up? What's up, College Football Frenzy? How you doing?
Let me know if Chess pops in.
Oh, yeah, he just popped up. I'm going to get him in here. We get 4 people. Adding you on, Chess. What's up? How you doing?
What's up?
What's up, Chess?
Not much. What the hell's that music in the back? Good grief.
Oh, I muted BVD. I'll tell him I did that, though. How you doing, Chess?
Ballard muted. Ballard, he can see if you muted him, dude.
No, he can't.
Ballard's saying I literally can't hear Ballard at all.
He's unmuted now. Go ahead and yell.
Who's yelling?
You, because I muted you because you were blasting music. I said, don't be mad.
Right
but
now.
You're going to go
that was my TikTok. Sorry.
Wait, hold up. Wait, Chess, can you hear me?
We can all hear you, I think.
Well, Chess can't hear Ballard.
Oh, fuck off, BBD.
What?
Great.
Fuck off.
You don't
Sorry.
even copyright it.
Damn it, I keep forgetting. Hang on, let me mute my mic. Hang on.
Why can't I hear Ballard? Literally, he's muted. I can't hear him at all.
I'm not muted. BVD, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Why can't Chess hear me?
Hold on a second. I'm going to click out and join back in. Maybe hold on a second.
All right, let me.
That's what happens when you have more than 3 people in the StreamYard. A lot of the times.
Sometimes, I know.
I've never had more than one, honestly.
This is my 3rd time ever doing it.
Well, okay, I take that back. I think the other day when I had Crimson Brave on, I also had someone else, maybe like College Football Frenzy or whoever, but...
No, it was just me and you.
Let me... You there, Chess?
Alright.
Can you guys hear Chess?
Yeah.
I still can't hear you, but it's cool, though. I can stay in here. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Chess?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
I can hear you all now.
Why the hell, BBD? Why was your name on there? Chess Hall's daddy. That's just me.
The last time I was in, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can Chess hear me?
Can't speak for him.
I don't think Chess can hear me.
Hey, Chess, can
Now
you
I
hear
can't hear.
BBD?
See, now I can't hear BBD. What the fuck?
Okay, tell
Streamyard's
Chess.
stupid. I hate it.
Tell Chess the reason I have his name, my name as his daddy, is because I was using that in Sleeta's stream the other night when he was in there. Shit. I'll be right back. I got company.
All right. What kind of dog is that in that picture, Chess? It looks so cute. My gosh.
He can't hear you, Ballard.
Chess can't hear me?
No, you can't.
Oh. It's my bad.
Look, I'm just gonna stick to the comments. Y'all can talk shit about me because this crap is stupid.
I didn't say anything wrong. I was asking about your dog.
That he wants to know what kind of dog that is in your
What
picture.
kind of dog? It's a Pomeranian and a shit. I can't remember. It's Pomeranian and a Yorkie mixed.
Oh man, that must drive you nuts when it barks. It looks so cute though, but I'm sure it sounds annoying as heck. No offense.
And if y'all did y'all see Sleeta stream the other night? I was going off hard. I know y'all did.
Which one? Because he does a lot.
I'm blocked on his big channel, so I don't really go back.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I figured you just blocked in there because you was talking mad shit. I seen it. I laughed.
No, I did. It wasn't even about that. I just simply.
Was it the?
No, it was something
roast?
BBD and Ani Kuna were talking about, and then he happened to be live, so I went and said the same thing. It was about. I said since you said people have to be over 18, and you're not gonna have anyone come into your stream. Because he usually has like 11 to 12-year-olds in there.
Yo, Ballard, if you haven't seen Salita's roast stream, literally go towards the end of it, and I get in there and I start going at Frank the Gambler.
Was it?
I think his name is.
I saw a roast one last week. I even tried to roast him, but I'm like, you know what? I got nothing. I'm out of here. But when did he do this one? Which one are you referring to? Was it the what? Oh, he had a. He did. He did one.
Look, I'm gonna stick to the comments so y'all can argue each other, and I'll just respond in the comments. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Not Salita. What the hell? I meant Ballard. I'm gonna stick to the comments.
I don't think Ballard has messed up teeth.
All right. Stick to the comments. But he's probably talking about he's probably talking about the one from Monday night last night. I never saw it.
There you go, Jess. Put the picture up.
Welcome back, College Football Frenzy. Oh man. He looks like he's taking a crap in that photo.
Yeah, he has that face, doesn't he? That's probably what Ballard's doing right now.
What?
That's what you're doing right now, Ballard.
Can Chess hear us or not?
If he's watching the stream, yeah. He's not in here anymore. He left so you could get on. Because I guess at some point, the number of people, it just kind of stopped working for everyone.
How come that doesn't happen in other people's? Like, Sleeta can get a whole fucking room full of people in his, and it doesn't happen.
Right. Like, he could get like 6 people at a time.
Yeah, I don't get it.
How many? I guess you normally have at least 3 people on, including you and Carter, right?
Yeah, I try not to have more than 3 for that reason. Then Carter gets all huffy and leaves if he can't hear.
I think Sleeta can hack computers and can hack StreamYard and stuff, in my opinion. I feel like he's a hacker.
Yeah, he's got that kind of intelligence for sure.
Listen, my dude, I can hook you up.
Sleeta can't hook a damn microwave meal.
Hey, BBD.
Yeah.
But yet he
In
can
your
get 10
experience,
people on StreamYard.
wait, hold on. In your experience, what's worse between StreamYard and Zoom?
I haven't used Zoom much at all. Me and Carter used it one time, and I think I used it one night with Bama Marine.
Yeah, I remember that.
I use Zoom for like they used to use something called Blackboard Collaborate for like my school DVAs and live lessons. Now they use Zoom, and I mean I've used it once or twice since my church closed for like youth group or whatever, but that's about it outside of like a DVA for school.
Chess, can you still hear us? Are you still in here, Chess? Give me a thumbs up in the comments. I got to ask you a question. Now, there's only 3 of us here, Chess. Well, 4 actually. Me, Ballard,
He's in there.
Crimson Turd, and yourself. Is that story this morning about the girl from Nashville true?
What girl from Nashville? I might have missed this.
You were in this morning show this morning, weren't you?
For a small amount of time, yeah.
Oh, if you weren't there,
I might have missed it.
Chess was at the very end.
Interesting.
Did you hear my question, Chess? Was the story about the Waffle House girl the truth? You can tell us the truth. We are among friends.
Man, seriously, how does Sleeta and like he gets like 6 people in the StreamYard and he never has issues.
He's not the only one, Crimson. There's a lot of I don't know what the hell the deal is.
Like I was having the very first StreamYard I ever joined was Ani Kuno's NFL draft, and I was having an issue with Augusta Gator. I couldn't even hear him.
I'm not getting Onikuno's notifications for some reason.
Who's Ani
Well, he
Kuno?
doesn't upload.
He's an Oklahoma video maker.
That sounds Hawaiian. Ani Kuno. Hey, aloha, Ani Kuno.
Actually, it does sound kind of Hawaiian or Native American. He told me years ago how he came up with that name, and I can't remember.
It's interesting.
How long has he been around?
Forever.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of him till now.
Well, I mean, you're pretty new, aren't you?
Sorta.
Yeah, I mean, he's been around at least since 2010.
See, I'm pretty new to commenting. I've been only commenting and stuff and interacting since like 2019, but like I've just been watching around 2017, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Already
almost 10 o'clock. I guess Lou's fixing to come on, right? Because it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be 9 for me, but yeah.
I think I'm going to get off here pretty soon because I've been on here over 2 hours, just about. But
and my phone's is at 3%, so I'm going to have to get off here and start charging.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all over at Lou's stream.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Good seeing you, BBD.
You too, Crimson.
All right. See you later, Crimson Brave.
See you.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
All right. There you have it, everyone. I'm done with this stream. Thanks for TikTok Guy, Chess Hall, College Football Frenzy, BVD showing up. My Nana, at least in the comments. Crimson Brave, Neo, aka Randall Anderson, Dwayne RTR. A lot of great people showed up. Cajun Chris, Nate Kingston. If I missed you, I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And, I also put my email address in the comments there, ballardsports19@gmail.com. You ever want to say hello or you want to do something on a live stream specifically? I kind of want to do something where I do a live stream. Of course, you guys know I've been doing my college football previews for 2020. I kind of want to do something where I get it from the fans' point of view. For example, BVD would be perfect for Tennessee. Whatever Chess Hall's team is, I think, have I heard that it's Georgia or something? Would be perfect for Georgia or something. But if you want to be on a live stream and talk maybe for like an hour about your team for 2020 or whatever. Now, again, we don't know if we're getting into football season. I don't know. Nobody knows. But, if you ever just want to talk in general about your team, feel free to. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Thanks again for Nate Kingston, BVD, Chess Hall, College Football Frenzy, and anyone else that showed up to the stream, even if you didn't comment. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and get off. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media checking out. Y'all have a good one.